What is up, guys? And today I am going to be doing something that is not correct, okay? I want you to know that I am not a sexist jerk, okay? I'm just doing this for funniness. We are going to talk about the types of girls today. You have the cheerleaders, you know, the stereotypical blonde cheerleaders that try to get in every dude's pants that's on a football team. We have the girl that can eat like a fucking dinosaur and never gains a pound girl. While other girls are over there like, oh my god, I can't even eat this chip or else I'll gain 90 pounds. Cause fuck that shit. Then we have the emo girl. We're not going to talk much about her because I could get in a lot of trouble for talking about her because there's so many things I can say about emo girls. And yes, I've been emo before, and yes, I have the right to talk about it. So anyways, today we're going to start out with the cheerleader. And wow, I coughed. Fuck that. Cheerleader. She has blonde hair, she always wears short skirts, she's the dumb one in the class, even though that's not really true, and we need to abolish these stereotypes. Wow, this is getting really serious. But the cheerleader always has a nice ass, always has a nice set of titties, and sometimes has a loose pussy. Yeah, sad, isn't it? Then we have the girl that can eat like a fucking dinosaur and does not gain a pound. Now this girl, she's usually pretty happy. She's happy that she doesn't have to worry about her weight. She doesn't have to worry about people calling her fat because she's obviously skinny. One thing she might worry about, though, is being called skinny. Next person is the emo girl. Now these girls, you're nice to them, they'll be nice to you, but sometimes, not all the times. Sometimes they will open up to you and sometimes they won't. If you find one that you like, be nice. Be nice, and they'll be nice back to you, and they'll open up. You have to show them trust, and you have to build their trust. Wow, it's like I'm talking about an animal now. I'm not talking about an animal. I'm talking about a person. Now that that's out of the way, I just wanted to cover that because I've had that on my mind for a while. We are going to talk about hackers. Hackers come in many different forms and shapes. They are fat and retarded, fat and smart, skinny and smart, skinny and retarded, and then there's the street hacker, which is what I used to be. You just use all the stuff that you can on your phone while you're moving, or a tablet that you have. You do it at school, you do it to libraries, you do it to stuff like that. I'm going to be going over what I did while I was in my hacking career. I went to a school called Lakeside in Springdale, Arkansas. And at the time, I was really pissed off at the school, and the only thing I knew about it at that time was computers. I didn't know how to fight, I didn't know how to do a lot of stuff. Well, I didn't know how to fight, but if I did fight, I'd get in so much trouble, it wasn't even worth it. So, how did I get back into school? I hacked the fuck out of the whole school district's internet. It was easy because they used a hub system where it just output one internet connection through multiple different routers and everything. They had their own network set up. It was actually kind of badass before I used to. So one day I was sitting in civics class. Teacher pissed me off and I said, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. See if you can record any more videos. Or see if you can play any more videos. Got on my phone and I used the easiest thing, the first thing that I clicked on was Beastploit. Beastploit was a man-in-the-middle attack program for Android as long as you went through the device. I crashed out the Wi-Fi in that particular room because they had their own network in each room. It was actually really good. Crashed out the Wi-Fi. He looked at me and he said, how the hell did you do that? And I said, I'm not going to tell you. Then, within 30 more seconds, I had a pop-up a pop-up JavaScript injection on every single web page throughout the whole school, which in our cafeteria, we used a website to bring up our meals, and I did the lamest thing ever. I put on the Anonymous, if you know who Anonymous is, I put the We Are Legion saying on, and principal ended up calling me up and seeing how I did it, and I said, I'm not going to tell you, you can give me all the punishment you want. Then he brought up the fact that since I hacked a school, I could get government charged. So I was like, you know what, screw it, take my phone, have it, I don't want to get government charged yet. And he took it from me, and this is whenever I started to focus on being a good hacker, which in turn made a whole world of difference for me. I turned over from a black hat to a white hat. Whenever I went to a white hat, I was doing stuff like finding the other guys and like proving that the other guys that I used to hack with are still doing it, even though I tried to get them to stop. And I would kick them off the network, and I didn't really snitch on anybody. I didn't tell anybody about it. I was just doing it. And the principal, I think he had a feeling of what I was doing because the internet started speeding back up. I just started kicking everybody off, doing a lockout on their phone from the Wi-Fi, blocking their IP address, sort of thing. And eventually came the end of the year. At the end of the year, I decided, you know what, fuck it, one last prank, let's do this. I put everybody back on. Of course, they were pissed at me, but I told them my idea, and they were down for it. They were blasted whenever I had the idea. So our gym, this was the most technologically advanced school in the district at the time because it was the newest school. Our gym was run completely off of a Wi-Fi setup. We're talking the lights, the speakers, everything. There was even a projector in the room that you could bring down a screen through the Wi-Fi and everything. And if we had gotten control of that during the final day assembly, life would be perfect. So what I did is I had everybody go in and automatically connect. We did a manual connection while nobody was at school. We stayed after. We told the teachers that we were going to do some work, and they were fine with it. They just said close the doors and we'd go because there were custodians there. So whenever I went in with everybody's phone and I did a manual connection, they used NFC. How stupid can a school be to leave NFC on and connect it like that to the main hub of the gym? And the next day, I can't tell exactly what we did because we'll get caught. Fuck it. We played gay porn in the middle of the assembly, and it took the principal so much to cover this up. There was gay porn running, and I was already out of school at the time because I did something else to get expelled, and some of my friends reported this for me. There was gay porn running. There was Justin Bieber playing over the speakers. They managed to get the projector unplugged in time, but the lights, they had them spazzing out, and I think one kid might have had a seizure, which is not that funny, but he ended up being okay, and he's my friend now, so I apologize for all of that. But it was fucking badass from what I can tell. And anyways, guys, this video is rolling on at 7 minutes and 47 seconds, so I'm going to cut it off here, and I will see you guys in the next adventure in life. One last thing, I am also going to start a series back up on Fallout 4, Black Ops 3, hopefully, and maybe some BeamNG. I don't know if I'm going to pull up BeamNG because it's not really, it's one of those games, you know, it's not much attention. Anyways, guys, until the next adventure in life, peace out.